Yes. Okay. Ah, so, any questions as of now?
Sir, I tried this example yesterday.
Okay.
It is saying that log on invalid credentials. I searched it in Google also, but they're saying
Okay.
it's a bug in the Oracle because everyone is getting same error. So if you have a look afterwards, if you have free time, you will see it. That the only thing I searched is so many developers also got the same error, invalid logon credentials. But
Okay.
it's for XML file. XML file it is working. Same credentials working for XML file, but it's not working for annotations. So
No. There is no difference between annotations and XML.
that's
Okay. If you feel that there is an issue with Oracle database,
yes, sir.
you guys have to try with MySQL database. Like, why do you worry? Why do you worry about the database, right?
Okay,
We
sir.
don't need to. Huh?
Okay.
If you feel that there is an issue with your Oracle database, try with a different database.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, it's working for MySQL. So the Oracle is not working. I have an issue.
Yes.
Which version of Oracle you are using?
12C.
12C perfectly it will work here because so many times I have used it.
For
I'm getting that
Excel,
there in the SQL. There is a query users right. There is a number or a boolean, enable boolean something is there that the last. There I'm getting issue. If I use the same query in the MySQL, it was working fine.
I also got same problem.
Oh, okay.
In the yeah.
Can you shoot out an email to me with what exactly the error is?
I think I was because I'm using the MySQL connecting, so I don't have that error. I mean, it is saying the data type is not valid for the MySQL. Sorry, in SQL, so for the boolean. Instead of that, it was saying that you can use a number.
Okay, we'll see that. That's just send me an email. I'll look into that. What exactly the issue, or some other day we will connect and we'll see that. Because today after the classes, or I have to connect to office, right?
Okay, sir.
Or we'll try to see that.
Okay, sir.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's do one thing. In the last session, majorly we are trying to write the code to retrieve the records from the database. We are discussing about that. Okay. Really, retrieving the data from the database, is it like a bit lengthy process in Spring JDBC or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. May I know the reason why it's a bit lengthy process?
We have to create an extra class.
Yeah. We have to create an extra class. Okay. What is that extra class?
The callback interfaces.
Callback interface we have to do. Okay. Without that extra class, can't we read the data from the database, or we can read?
We cannot.
Cannot read.
We cannot read. May I know the reason why we cannot read?
Once the connection is closed, result set object is also closed, so result set cannot be transferable. Before that, we need to put the result set data into the row result set extractor and get the data.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to close a result object. Whenever we close a result object, we will not be able to receive the data. So that is a major blocker for us, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So as we cannot do that, we will not be able to process that. That is the reason always we have to write them in a separate class. Result extractor class. Okay. Either it can be a results extractor class or it can be a row mapper class. Okay. Now question out. Who is going to call that particular results extractor row mapper? Am I going to call, or Spring is going to call?
Query method.
Spring. Which method is going to call in the Spring?
Query method.
Yeah. Spring query method is going to call that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Query method is going to call. Okay. So tell me, what is my responsibility? Just develop a class, results extractor, and override a method called as extract data. Okay. So who is calling this particular extract data method?
The result set extractor as a parameter.
Yeah. So from now onwards, whenever you see a result set extractor as a parameter, think like this. Result set extractor is an interface. I need to develop a class and provide the implementation to that. Okay. Let us select this method. I don't know why it's not working. Select the method. But query SQL, I'm ready. But am I ready with result set extractor? I'm not ready with the result set extractor.
Not
Yeah.
ready with that.
Create the object.
Yeah. Not create the object. If you want to create the object, do we need to have a class or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me, as a developer, what is my responsibility now? Develop a class.
Which provide the
Yes,
implementation of
provide
result set
implementation of that.
extractor.
Yeah, which provides implementation of result
Result
set
set
extractor.
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 Okay, that class I have to provide it. Okay, develop the class. I already told you what are the ways, what is the rules we have to follow while doing that. Help me.
New.
Right click,
New class.
new class.
Class. EMP result table name followed by the interface.
Result set extract.
Extractor.
Result set extractor. Okay, fine. Tell me the code.
Implements.
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 Result set
Result set
extractor.
extractor.
Result set extractor. Okay, wait. By default, are they giving some generic or not?
Yes, sir.
That is right.
Okay. We don't know what is the generic. That's the reason I'm deleting it. Okay. Now what to do?
Add and implemented methods.
Okay, I'll do that. But tell me what is the method name. You should know the method.
Extract data. Extract data.
Extract data.
Extract data.
Yeah. So control space, that method will come. Okay. Click on enter. Extract data. What is the method here? Result object or not? Parameter.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what we have to do now?
Convert results to object and return it.
Yeah. Convert results to object and return it. Okay. Instead of that, directly here itself, can I process it or not?
Sir.
Yes.
Result set dot next sys out of rs dot get string of 1.
Next.
Next rs dot get string of 2. rs dot get string of 3. 2, 3. A very bad way of doing this. Okay. Go to app.java. Do one thing. Return the object here. New employee result set extractor. Okay. Let's run that. Output is going to come. Perfectly it is going to come. But there is a lot of mistakes that are available in this code. We'll try to see that. Yeah. Are we able to get that output or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So perfectly output is coming. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Problem here is we have explained about the architecture also. One architecture also I have explained, right? Let's do one thing. Let me open a new diagram here. Let me open a file. Okay. MVC architecture. Not this. Open. MVC architecture. In MVC architecture, in one program, we are retrieving the record. Are we going to display the output in the same program, or we have to display the output in the JS piece in a separate program?
We have to send it to JSP and display that.
Display that. But what is the nonsense work we are doing here? In the result set extractor itself, we are retrieving it and we are displaying it back or not?
Yes. Yes, sir.
But where we have to display? In this example.
app.java.
In app.java, we have to do that. But what is the return type of this object? What is the return type of this method here?
Object.
Any object type.
Object. But what are we doing here? We are returning what value?
Null value.
Okay. You know about ORM, right? Object relational mapping.
Yes.
Yeah. What is that? Instead of returning a result set object, can I convert that into a list object? Can I return that list object here?
Yes.
Is that better, or displaying the output here itself is better?
Returning as an object is better.
Returning an object as a better. Okay. So, but here, how many records are there? Do we have only one record, or we are having multiple records?
Multiple records.
But how to return multiple records?
List
Array
of
list.
object. Array list.
List.
Yeah. We need to convert them into
List.
List.
yeah. Convert them into list, and then we have to do that, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we need to convert them into list object, and we have to process that. Are you comfortable with the concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now Now, what we are trying to do now here is directly we are displaying it. But if you want to convert it into list object, okay, what we have to do is, what should be the return type of this method?
It should be employee.
List.
It should be list
Oh,
object.
list.
Okay, let's do one thing. From the beginning, I'm not writing the generics here, right? Let's do one thing. Let's write, if I don't write any generic, what is the method they are written here? What is the output of this?
Object.
Object.
Okay, Control Z, remove all this code. Remove all this code. We don't know anything about this here. Let us say, in the result extractor, I will write like a string. I don't know anything, just writing that string. Okay, write unimplemented methods. Put the mouse cursor, add unimplemented methods. Oh. Do you really observe any difference in the unimplemented methods?
Return type is
Type
changed to
has
string.
changed.
Return type is changed. Okay, means whatever return type I specify in the generic method, return type is becoming the same or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us say I want to specify array list as the return type here. Can I?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's do one thing. Here, what I want to do here is, I want to specify array list. Okay, it's giving error message. Let's import the package. Import. Oh, array list again is taking generics. We'll come to the generic later point of time. Okay. Array list. One more extra thing has come. Array list. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's put the mouse cursor here. Let us say add unimplemented methods. Oh, whatever I specify in the result extract here, that is coming as the what?
Return type.
of the method.
Okay, but you should not do like this. What you need to do here is, whenever you are writing this parameter here, whatever is the method return type, you should specify that here. Okay, but again, when I do this, again one more warning is coming here or not?
Yes.
Why that warning is coming? In the array list also, we need to specify the generic here, right? What this array list is going to contain, we have to specify that. Okay, so now inside this array list, I'm going to write some string values. Then I have to specify string here.
Okay.
You understand the syntax here?
Yes, sir.
Why result set extractor of array list of string? This result
What?
extractor is going to return
Array list
of
object.
array
type
list.
content
In
string.
that array list, what are we going to have it?
String.
String. But what I want is, I want to return an array list object. Inside that array list object, I want to have an employee object. Let's do one thing. Let me create one employee class. New class employee. Inside this employee, let me have two variables here. Private integer e-number. Private string name. Private double salary. Let me have setters and getters. Source generate setters and getters. Okay, I have done that. Now, what is my intention here is, I want to return that particular array list object. That array list should contain employee object.
Employee object.
Yeah, can we design that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me the generic here.
Array list of
Of
employee.
employee.
No. Sorry. You're right. Here, I have to specify array list of
Employee.
Employee object.
employee object. We have to specify that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now put the mouse cursor and write unimplemented methods. Easily you can guess the return type of the method. Okay, what is the return type of the
Array list
method?
of employee. Array list of employee.
Employee of what? Extract data.
Extract data.
Now you know about ORM code very well. You take care of it. Quick.
We have
While-
to
While,
extract the data from
While
the
result set what next?
While rs dot next.
Next, yes. rs dot get string of one. Add
rs
it to
dot
the list.
get int of one. What to do?
We have to
Set
add
it to
this to the employee.
Employee dot set.
Create
Yeah.
employee object and set it.
Employee.
Create the employee object.
Create an
Where to
employee.
create the employee object? Whether I have to
Out.
create the employee object inside the while loop or outside the while loop.
Outside the while loop.
Outside the value.
Okay, how many employee objects you want? Are you expecting only one employee object? Are we expecting five
Multiple,
employee
sir.
objects?
Inside the
Multiple
loop, we have to create the object.
Okay, so if I want 5 employee objects, okay, 5 records. Every record has to be represented in the form of employee object, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then in that case scenario, whether I have to create employee
Inside the
object inside the loop or outside the loop.
Outside.
Inside the loop. Inside the loop.
Yeah. Create inside the loop.
New
New
employee.
employee. Control 1. Employee object. Employee dot
Dot
set
set
e number of
of
Result
rs
set
dot
of
get int of 1.
e number.
Okay.
Okay. Employee dot set name of rs
Result set
dot
dot
Get string.
get string
Get
of name.
name.
Okay. Employee dot set salary of rs dot get double of salary. Okay. So now tell me, are we able to convert each record in the form of employee object or not?
Yes, sir.
yes sir.
Okay. Now tell me, but what I have to do? What is the return type he is expecting?
Now we
Array list.
All this employee object to the list object. So help me. Can I create an array list object?
Yes.
New array
Array
list.
list.
What this array list is going to contain?
Employee object.
Control 1. Okay. EMP list. We got the EMP list object. So what I have to do?
EMP list.
Add employee to array list.
Add employee.
Yeah.
Employee
EMP list dot.
dot
Add of
add
employee.
employee.
Yeah. So when I do that, are we able to add the employee object to the array list or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Okay. Now can I return this list object now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Always your results and extractor code should contain this part here. Are we clear?
Yes sir.
Now do one thing. Now I want you to call that. Help me.
App.java.
App.java.
Control 1, sir. And head
Where
of
control 1?
end of the query.
After the query,
Query.
Java
Query
JDBC dot query. Yeah.
Query.
Control 1. When I say control 1, is it trying to return EMP list object or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Oh, it's returning employee list object. So where is all my data available now?
In the EMP
In the
list.
employee list.
In the employee list. If all the data is available in the employee list. Now, here can I display the data now?
Yes.
Yes sir.
Display the data. Already I have explained Java 8 for each, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I have explained Lambda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. But
No, sir.
you asked us to
Review
look
that.
at the Lambda
Yeah,
expression.
yeah, I'll explain that. Based on requirement, I'm going to do that. So help me.
Reach.
For each
For each
control
control
space.
space. Oh, automatically based on this collection, they only find that employee object, they are displaying the employee list object. Now let's do one thing. Instead of displaying each and every record, I would like to write one toString method here. So source, okay, do one thing. Let's display that employee object. Go to app.java, display the employee object of employee. Okay, now let us run the code here. Right click, run as Java application. So, are we getting the two employee objects here or not?
Yes sir.
But what is the problem here?
We are directly displaying the class. ToString will be displaying the data.
ToString is displaying the data. Now, what I can do now here is I can write employee.get number, employee.get name, employee.get salary. Instead of that, I would like to write one toString method here. Source, generate toString. Click on generate. When I do a generate toString, go to app.java, right click, run as Java application. When I use the Java application, is it trying to display all the records or not?
Yes sir.
Okay, so whenever I display an object, it is going to call toString method. So whenever we call toString method, we'll be able to display this output here. Okay, so now tell me, are we able to transfer all the records from employee extractor to my app.java now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So are you comfortable with this code?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's do one thing. I know first time, maybe it takes a little time to understand, a little time to grab it. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me delete all the programs. Where is my perspective? Perspective reset. No, reset perspective. Okay. I'm not happy with the code, what happened here. Okay. I'm deleting all. I don't want to delete app.java here. If you want to delete app.java also, I'll delete it. Are you guys comfortable with the configurations, all these factory classes? Or any doubt in the factory classes? Guys,
Yeah, no so much. Fine.
Yes, sir, we're comfortable.
yeah, only the problem is with this result extractor, right? Okay, do one thing. Now, take it. Any doubt on this code?
No, sir.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Creating a container.
Container. Okay, so what I want to do is, again, I want you to write the code to retrieve the data from employee table and display the data here. Display in app.java. That's my requirement. That's important to me. Click. Retrieve all the records and display. Same code. But this time you drive it instead of me doing it.
Okay. Create JDBC template. Okay. Container dot
Container dot
get bin of
get
bin of
bin of
JDBC
template dot class.
JDBC template dot class.
Class.
Okay, control one.
Yes.
I got
So
the JDBC template.
JDBC
Okay,
template.
fine.
JDBC template dot
JDBC template dot query. Create this.
result set
Result set
extractor
extractor.
as the pyramid.
Result set
For
Extractor.
extractor.
Not
Okay. Is this one or you want to take one more?
different one. Fifth, I guess. Query dot
Fourth one.
Okay, one minute. Query of
yes.
Fourth
Fourth one.
which one, right?
Fourth one.
Or row mapper?
We'll go for
We'll go.
anything.
We'll check row mapper. Currently, we'll do result set extractor.
Result set extractor. Sir, 1 point. Okay. People are thinking like this. Okay. One simple example. When I'm studying in my college, I have one max teacher here, especially like an intermediate. You know, he's a really great fellow here. Example, he will explain what he's a textbook author here. Okay, not nowadays textbook author. At that time, textbook authors are different, right? Nowadays, every donkey is writing a book. Okay, so now problem here is at that time he's a really great teacher. At that time, he used to get a salary of 3 lakhs if he teach it to one intermediate batch. Okay, so every year getting his appointment is very difficult to the colleges here. Okay, so when he teaches a mathematics problem, okay, at that time he's 85 years old here. Okay, he cannot stand properly. So he used to sit on a bench and he used to explain. Okay, maximum he will avoid using board. Max teacher avoiding a board. What? Difficult or easy?
Difficult.
Difficult. You know, he's a great teacher here. Okay, what he used to do is, he will go to board, he will explain only one problem. Okay, second problem he will not explain. Example, by any chance, when we ask him a doubt, saying that, I didn't understand this problem. You know, in a textbook and all, we used to have 10 to 15 problems or not?
Yes.
He will explain only one problem. If we tell him, I have a doubt, you know what he will do is, by sitting on the bench itself, he will show the board. Same problem he will explain again. First problem only he will explain. If I tell him, saying that, sir, I am looking for second problem, he will ask me to come. Beat. 2, 3 he will beat. And he'll ask me. My responsibility to explain only first problem. If you don't understand this, you cannot solve second problem. You cannot solve third problem. So only one problem you have to understand. Which one?
The first one.
First one. And by mistake also, you will not teach second, third, fourth, fifth and all. All we have to solve it. Okay. Maybe you might have understand why the hell I'm repeating the same results at extractor now.
We'll go for row map.
We will try row mapper.
Row mapper will try by ourselves.
Not only row mapper. None of these query methods I am going to explain. You guys should try in the class right now. After, if you really understand this, all methods you can try. Okay. That's the reason I'm explaining this. Okay. Be careful. He is taking 2 parameters. SQL in the form of string. Results and extractor in the form of results and extractor object. Okay. SQL query. Okay, let me write the query here. String SQL is equal to select star from EMP underscore table. Okay, SQL, I'm happy. But what is the next parameter we have to supply?
Result set
Result
extractor.
set extractor implemented class.
Yeah, let me write the class, new class. What is the return type of that class you're expecting?
List object.
List.
What is there inside the list object?
Employee objects.
List of employees.
Employee. Okay, so you take care of the code. I'll be a spectator now.
Employee result set extractor.
Employee result set extractor. Yeah. Okay. Tell me the code here.
Implements result
Implements
set extractor
Result set extractor.
and provides the generic
Result set extractor. Tell me the generic.
array list
Array
of
list of employee.
Array list of
employee.
Employee type.
employee.
Add an implemented method.
Wait. Any error is coming here.
Yes,
Import employee class.
We need to create employee class.
Is the class available or class is not available?
It's not available.
Not available.
What we have to do?
Create an employee class.
Create it.
New.
Non-employee.
Just
Place the mouse cursor here.
create employee.
Create class employee.
Create class employee. Okay. Finish. Inside this employee class, I want two variables or three variables. Private, integer, enumber. String, name. Private, double, salary. Okay. Generate getters and setters. As well as let me overwrite two string also at one shot so that I don't need to come here. Two string also we have done. Then what to do now? Extractor. Now error is also gone here. Put the mouse cursor, add an implemented method. Okay. So inside that, you know the code very well. All right. Now tell me the code.
While rs.next.
rs.next. Inside the while loop, I have
New
to create
employee.
one object.
Employee object.
Employee object. Employee dot set number
of rs dot get int.
Get integer of column.
Integer of column names. Okay. Employee dot
Set name.
set
Set
name of
result set dot get
string of name. Employee dot set salary of rs dot get double of salary. Okay. I have to create one array list object. New array list object.
Of type
Employee. Control 1. EMP list. So you can add that EMP list.
Yeah.
Okay. One question here. Instead of returning array list, can I return a list also here?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, this is a good approach to do that. List java.util. Okay. Now anything is fine, but good conventions we are learning that. So EMP list dot add of employee. Okay, and add that EMP list here. Return that EMP list. Okay, but some errors are coming. May I know the reason why errors are coming and what are the solutions for that?
In result set extractor implementation, we provided array list will be the return type.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Change
watch
return
verify
type.
that. Yeah. See here, the return type is incompatible with what?
Result set extractor.
In the result set extractor, I specify I'm returning array list, but here I'm returning what?
List.
List.
So change
Either you
list
change
of
this
employees.
or you change that. Okay. This time, am I able to get the list of employees or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Process that.
Go to app.java.
App.java.
New result
New result set
New
result set
set extractor.
extractor.
employee result set extractor. Okay. Control 1. Control 1. Okay. EMP list, we got it. Take care of it.
Reach.
For each.
For each.
For each.
Help me. emp list dot, sorry. I not explained that right. For each of employee object, display employee object
Sort of
of employee. Okay, yeah, we are able to get that object here. Run that. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, save it. Yep. Are we able to get the data or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So it is working perfectly here. Okay. Any doubts on this code? Quick.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Very good. As there are no doubts, let's do one thing. Let's try to find some problems of that. Okay. What help I need from you is, I want to retrieve only names, all the employee names, and I want to display that. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand my requirement?
Yes, sir. Only
Yes.
employee names.
Only
we want.
employee name should be
Instead of
retrieved.
getting the total
Only
employee,
names I want.
yeah.
Go
Okay.
to the employee result set extractor.
Okay, 1 minute. One question here. Generalized question. In your house, there are 4 people are there. Okay. Now you need to buy a plates to serve the food. Okay. My idea is like this. Go to a shop, buy 1 plate. Okay. So first what we'll do is, one fellow will eat. Then go there, clean it. Okay, bring it. Second fellow will eat. Then third, then fourth. Are we going to take this approach, or what is the approach you are planning to do it?
We'll get a set for all.
So are we going to get the plate for all or only one?
All.
Okay. Now understand my requirement here. If you look at my project here, one of the project I'll show you, BMS project. Okay. This is one of the Honeywell project here. Okay. I want to search a customer here. I want to enter customer name like Sumant. Click on search. What is the query you want me to write here?
Select star from employee where name is name like
From employee where name.
Name. So where conditions we are going to write, right?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now go to the next one here. For everything, search conditions are there, and the conditions are not mandatory for all of them, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what happens is, different screens, we have to get different outputs, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yes, sir.
in the same program, we'll modify. That's my question.
Different programs will be there.
We'll write different program.
Now you have to understand my requirement. In one scenario, I want to display all the records. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All the columns I want to display. In another program, I want to display only names. That's my requirement.
Yes.
Yes.
We have to
So what
write
to do?
another program.
You have
There
to
one more
Name the
program,
query
yeah.
dynamically based on request.
One more what program?
Implementation of
For only names.
Result set extractor we have to write. One more result set extractor we have to write. Or what? What is the requirement?
we will search extra any
We'll
other
check for
interface
any other
other than
methods.
result set extractor.
Method to get
You have to write one more extra.
based on
One more result set extractor we have to write.
Yes.
Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. We have to develop one more result set extractor. For every query, you need to write one result set extractor here. Can decide the name and write down.
employee name result set extractor.
Yeah. Employee
Names.
Employee name.
name
Employee name results.
Results.
result set extractor. Do that. You have to take care of it.
Implement result set
Implement
extractor
results that expected.
Result set extractor.
of
sorry,
list
sorry.
of
Result set extractor of
list,
Employee type.
list of
Employee
list of string
list of
List of
String.
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 string. Okay, maybe you're right. I'm not sure. You have to take a decision. Why error here? Maybe import package. Import it.
Add the methods.
Tell me what to
the
do.
method.
Add the method.
Control space. Add the method.
Yeah. Put the mouse cursor. Add unimplemented methods. Okay. We are able to add unimplemented methods here. Return type is list of employee. Now tell me, what is the code we have to write? Quick.
While
While result set dot next.
While rs dot next.
Next.
Sysau.
Brackets.
Sysau.
Employee is not.
Can I directly write this time instead of employee object? Can I write a list of? Can I directly add the data into the list object?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Help me.
New array list.
New
Yeah,
list of string.
A list of string.
String.
Control one. Import array list. Control one. EMP list. Right? Yeah. What to do now? Fast.
List dot add of.
EMP list dot add of rs dot
Get string of.
get string of directly. Can I say name?
Yes.
Okay. So now directly can I write on this EMP list?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do one thing now. Go to the same app.java. Don't touch that displaying all the records. Okay. Again, I want one more method call to be done. Okay. Display only names. Write the queries. JDBC template
dot query.
Query of.
query of result set extractor. Select name
EMP name.
from EMP underscore table, comma
New.
new
Employee name.
By
result
name
set
result set
extractor.
extractor.
employee name result set extractor. Control 1. Names list. Right. Process this
For each.
For each.
I'm getting a name. Right.
Sort of name.
Display. Sort of name. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can we display that output now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Run as.
run as.
Both will come. Okay. Run as app.java. So in the top, I'm displaying all the records. In the bottom, we are displaying only 2 records. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, one quick question here. There is some redundant code in both programs, in both result set extractor. What is that redundant code?
Name.
Don't say
Adding
name.
result set to next.
Result set extractor.
While.
Create the employee list.
There is a redundant code is there. Both.
Array list of
Creating array list.
Creating array list. Okay, fine. This is the redundant code. Agreed. Excellent. Because both programs it is there.
and
And while loop for result set.
Yeah. While loop is also a redundant code. Okay. Agreed or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Generally, do you really recommend to write redundant code or we should not write? So then what are you expecting? Instead of we write the code, are we expecting someone to create these objects or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What code? Array list object I should not create, but I should not write
While loop. for
While loop.
this while
creating
loop
the
also.
Well,
But I am responsible to create only what object?
result set extractor object. Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
not
Employee
result.
object.
Employee object.
Employee
Employee
object.
object.
Yeah.
But when I call someone, okay, they should return me what?
Employee object.
Not employee object.
This
Result set down.
Result.
Yeah, result set
Result
based on
set is-
query.
List object.
is done.
Are we expecting a result set object?
Yes.
Yes.
Is result set object transferable or not transferable?
No, sir. List
Not
object.
No,
is
it's
directly
not from list
Yeah.
object only.
Object.
See, okay, guys, only one thing. You should also think like a voter of an Indian here. Okay, at the time of elections, okay, we expect money from the people, as well as after that, we expect work also from the political parties. Same manner you are thinking. Only one possible, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Or you want both?
Not possible. Both
Not
we want,
possible.
but it will not
Only
be
one.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if it is not possible, then you should not think like an AP people, right? So don't expect both. Only one. Only one. You want money or you want work? Only one you have to expect. Here also same. But in this example, you think as an AP people. Means we are expecting money at the time of elections as well as we are expecting work also. So means what I want to do is I am going to create only employee object. But when I call a method, I'm expecting
List object.
list object. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
That means that somebody has to create
The
While
list
List
object
object for
and
us.
return it.
and return that list object. Okay.
Yes.
So now easily you can guess. That is from today onwards, I'm not going to use result set extractor.
Extractor.
Read the name here, result set extractor. That means that complete result set I'm responsible. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how many times this extract data method is getting called? Is it getting called only one time or it is called for multiple times?
Multiple times.
One time only the method will be calling whenever we
This method is called
Query
only
method.
One time.
one
once.
time. Okay. Now there is an alternative for this. Okay. That alternative advantage is you no need to create a list object as well as you no need to create
While
Mm,
while loop.
While loop
also.
and-
Sorry. While loop also. You are responsible only to create what? What object?
the list
Employee
object.
object.
Employee object.
Okay.
Employee. Let's do one thing. For that, we are not going to use this interface. What is the current interface now?
Result set
Result set
extractor.
extractor.
Yeah. There is one more interface is also there in the query method. Okay. Do you want me to teach that or can you find that?
We will
Yeah, we'll
find it.
try.
Find
Yeah, find it. Okay. Do one thing. Go to your app.java. In app.java, okay, remove all this code. You'll understand. Now, tell me. I want you to find the query method.
JDBC template dot.
JDBC template dot
Query
Query.
of
query of. Okay, check it up. Check the methods. Control space.
row mapper.
A row mapper.
Oh, mapper.
Row mapper. Okay. Names itself will tell you. Hey, what is the first method? What is the first interface?
Result set extractor.
Oh, it is going to extract the complete result set object. What is this?
Row mapper will be.
Row
It
mapper.
will give
Well,
each
no.
row
Row mapper is responsible only for
One row.
one row.
one row.
But look at the return type of this method.
List.
List.
Top object.
Means what?
It returns the list object.
It will give in the list object.
List object. Okay. From today onwards, I will never use result set extractor. Delete it. I want to try using row mapper. Okay. With your previous experience, easily you can guess. Okay. Query method. Control space.
Space.
Sir, result set extractor is a interface. So what are we doing? Providing the
Implementation class.
Implementation.
implementation. What is this?
Row mapper is an interface.
Row mapper is a
Interface.
interface. So what I have to do?
Implementation.
Provide implementation class.
Now you have to provide the
Implementation class.
implementation class. Can you guys take care of it or you need my help?
We'll try, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Before you try it, okay, first thing, before you provide implementation to any interface, my recommendation is first you have to observe that interface. Okay. What are the methods available? How is that method looks like? All that information you have to grab it.
Control shift.
Control Shift T.
Shift T.
Control Shift T for what?
See document.
The row mapper.
Open type.
Yes,
That's window for
Row mapper
interfaces.
interface.
Yeah. Let's learn about row mapper interface. Control Shift
T.
T.
row mapper.
Row mapper.
Row mapper.
Mapper.
Which one?
Second one.
Why second
Yeah,
one?
second one.
Springs.
First one
Spring
is a
framework.
different package.
Swing, sir.
Swing framework.
Swing. Okay, but we don't want that. Row mapper. Obviously, all these are functional interfaces only here. Meaning of functional interfaces.
Only one method will be there.
Method is available.
Only one method. Look at the method and decide.
Mapping in one particular row.
Mapping a row. What is the method name here?
Map row.
Map row.
Map row. How many parameters?
Key and
Two
value.
parameters.
Two parameters. What is the first parameter?
Result set and the other one is row number.
Row number. Okay. If 10 records are there, first time when this map row is called, 0 will be supplied. Second time it is called, 2 will be supplied. Third time it is called, 3 will be supplied. Okay. Easily you can guess how many times this map method will be called. Do you think that it is going to call only one time, or it is going to call based on the number of records?
Number of
Based on number of
records.
records, it will be called.
Yeah. Based on number of records, they are going to call. Okay. And the return type is what? T.
Generate.
Type,
T means
generic type.
generic. But here, you should not specify list. Okay. What is the method name here?
Map row.
Map row. In map row, you need to specify only one row. Only one row. Means it is, if it is an employee object, we should return only
One object.
one
One
object.
employee object.
So guess the return type of this method.
Employee.
Employee.
Object.
Employee object. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's start the work. I don't know.
Okay. New class that implements
New
new
Class.
tell me.
employee map
Employee
Row mapper.
row mapper.
row mapper.
Finish.
Finish.
Implements
Implements row map.
row mapper.
Implements row mapper.
Row mapper.
Okay, fine. 1 minute. Implements
Row mapper.
row mapper. The second one.
Of type employee.
Employee.
Excellent. Why do you say employee? Right
Because
answer.
it will return only one object at a time for each iteration.
Yeah.
For each row.
What are the object you want to return? That only we are doing it. Now do one thing. Next,
Add and
next,
implement
next.
methods.
Add and implemented methods.
Add an implemented method.
Map.
Put the mouse cursor. Add an implemented methods. Okay, fine. Do one thing. For the time being, return null only. Okay. Write one system.out.println here. Sys out. Okay. We are in map method.
Map row.
Okay, fine. Map row. Can you do one thing? Can you go to app.java? Can we try to call that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Query of SQL.
Which one?
Yeah. There's
Row map.
Sixth one.
Row mapper. Okay. Can I write the query outside?
Yes.
Yes.
String SQL equal to select star from and
emp_tbl. Okay. Of SQL,
SQL,
comma,
new
new
employee row mapper.
employee row mapper. Okay, fine. Save it. Okay, leave the return type and all. We'll understand those return types later point of time. Okay, run that. Any idea how many times this map row will be executed now?
2 times.
It's 2 times.
Yeah, very good. Let's verify that. Run as Java application. Yeah, is map row executed for 2 times or not?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So now tell me, major difference between row mapper and result set extractor.
Result set extractor will be returning complete result set at once.
Complete result set object.
Yeah, complete result set object. Whereas
Whereas
will
row
return
mapper each row.
each object at once.
each object they are going to return you only one object they are going to return it. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, one.
Okay. So now let's do one thing. Really, this is a useless work to write it because we have not done anything in this method row mapper, right? Okay. What you want to return in this?
Employee object.
Employee object.
New
Take
employee object first. Create new
Very
employee
good.
object.
New employee object. Excellent. Done it.
Of
Control
type
1
employee.
of employee.
While result set
Why while?
No, will not
RS
run.
dot
or else dot
Yeah.
next. Okay, only one
Ah.
employee dot
Employee dot
set in.
set
set in number
In
of
number
Number of RS
result
dot
set
rs
get
dot
get int
Get
of
int
of
of
row number.
E number.
column name of employee dot set name of self set dot get string of
Get string of
name.
get string of
Name.
name. Right? Okay.
Yes.
Get string of name.
Name.
Next.
Employee dot set salary of
RS dot
get
double
double
of
of
Salary.
salary.
Okay.
Return employee.
Return
Employee.
employee. Oh, am I writing while loop?
No.
No.
Only one object at a time, so we don't have any list to add.
Okay, list to add. Nothing to be done from my side, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now do one thing. Save this. Okay. But any guess on the return type of this query method?
Employee.
List.
List. Help me. Control one. EMP list. Question. Then who is going to call while loop? Okay. Who is going to add all the data into the list object?
Row mapper.
Or row mapper internally? Row mapper is doing it.
Row mapper internally does
mapper
that.
internally.
Creates a list of return.
Yeah, very good. Can I process this list now?
Yes. For each
of
employee type. Yeah.
employee type. Sys out of employee. Yeah. Can you run this now?
Yes. Right click, run as
Right click, run as
Java.
Java.
You got same result as
Able to get the output or not?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So are you comfortable with this concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Which one is more comfortable now?
Row mapper is comfortable. Less work from our side.
Yeah. So row mapper is more easier when compared with
Result extractor.
result extractor. Why?
Less number of lines we should write to enter the same output.
Yeah. Less number of lines.
Lines we
Because,
should write.
repeated code, I'm not writing it. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So most of the times we're going to use
Row mapper.
when compared with
Result extractor.
result set extractors. Are you guys comfortable with this concept?
Yes, Sumant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you are comfortable with that, then let's move on to the next topic in the same code. Hey, not over. Only JDBC module, it takes a little time to do that because a lot of code I have to extend here. So are you guys comfortable with this code now?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
Sumant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So row mappers are more easier when compared with
Result extractors.
set extractors. Okay. So now let's do one thing. If you are comfortable with that, now we would like to move on to the next important topic. Okay. Do you really find any? Okay. Now leave it. I'll give you requirement. Now I want to retrieve all the records from the employee table. What to do? Do I need to develop one result extractor class or not? Okay, fine. I want to retrieve all the records whose name only I want to retrieve. What I have to do?
One more class with different
One more what?
class. Row mapper implementation class.
Mapper implementation class. Okay, fine. Next. I want to retrieve only salary.
One more implementation class is required.
One more implementation class is required. Okay, very good. Leave it. I want to retrieve only name and salary.
Again, one more we should write.
Okay, one more results extractor. I want to find the total number of records available in the table.
one more.
Same one more implementation class is required.
Okay. I want to find the maximum salary of an employee.
Oh my God. One more, sir.
One more implementation class.
What is the biggest problem?
Multiple classes for each
On
query.
a single table for multiple queries, we have developed multiple
A
classes.
single query, we have to write one more implementation class.
Every query we have to write one more implementation classes or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, Sumant.
Okay. So it's a big problem here. The reason is maintenance of the project is going to be very difficult for us. Yeah. So what we are going to do now is, instead of writing a separate class, we are going to take the help of a concept called as anonymous inner class.
Okay.
What is it?
Anonymous inner class.
Yeah, let's do one thing. First, let's learn about that anonymous inner class. Learn about that anonymous inner class and then come to this code. Okay, let me stop this workspace. Okay, because I don't want to explain here. Let's do one thing. I want you to create a folder with the name delete, and we will learn there and we will come back to that. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me create a folder, new folder, delete. Sir, I will give you the requirement. Okay, we will learn those requirements and we'll come back. Start your Eclipse. I will explain only the outside work here. Okay, but you guys have to take care of this. Very important topic we are learning. Click on launch. Okay, let's do one thing. I want to create one Java project. Okay, after the Java project is created, what I want is, I will give you one interface also. I want you to use that interface in your project. Eclipse preferences, let me change the font. Yeah. Create a simple Java project. File, new project. Pure Java project, I'm doing that. Okay, demo is my project name. Java 13, no issues here. Let's continue with that. They're going to ask me the module name. Yeah, module name is also demo. Click on a button called as create. Open perspective. They will create a file with the name module-info.java. That's not important to me. Let's create one interface here. Let's create one package. New package. Info.init is the package name. Okay, sir. What is my plan now is, I will give you one interface called as my interface. Inside that, I will give you one method also. Public void method1 is the method name. Okay. Now, my intention here is, I want you to use this interface. Okay. If you want to use this interface, tell me first what we have to do.
Implement that interface.
Implement that
Implementing class.
Yeah. If you implement that interface, again, what will happen? One more program, extra program will be there outside or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
To solve that, I'm going to use a trick called as anonymous inner classes. Okay. Two ways to solve this problem. One is anonymous inner class. Next one is lambda. What is it?
Lambda.
To solve it. One is
Anonymous inner class.
anonymous inner class. Next one is what?
Lambda.
Lambda.
Lambda. Okay, fine. Now, let's do one thing. First, learn about anonymous inner class. What I want to do is, writing an extra class is very difficult outside. Easy trick here. Tell me to which interface you want to provide the implementation. What is the interface name?
My interface.
My interface.
Create a reference variable to that.
Okay. Private.
Create one reference variable inside main method to that interface.
Private.
Private.
If it is an instance variable, you will write private here. It's a local variable. Inside the method, we are doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
To which interface you want to provide anonymous inner
my
class?
interface.
Provide my interface.
My interface, variable name, my interface.
My interface.
Okay. Is equal to okay. Now question. Can I create an object to my interface by using new my interface? Can I or we cannot?
We cannot.
We cannot.
We cannot.
But try that. New my interface.
Interface.
Okay. Don't use semicolon here. Instead of using semicolon, open the flower bracket, close it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of opening a flower bracket and closing it?
A block started.
Block stack
Implementation
means we are providing the implementation. In the last, use semicolon. May I know the reason why am I using a semicolon in the last? When do we use semicolon? Yeah,
End of
to
the
say
End of
it's the end of statement.
statement.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me, what is the trick we have to follow? To whichever interface you want to create the anonymous inner class, create the reference variable to that interface. Okay. My interface is equal to new my interface.
Interface.
Eclipse is giving me here. Okay. Let me type my interface brackets. Open the flower bracket, close it. Immediately use semicolon.
Semicolon.
Okay, sir, writing like this is nothing but writing an implementation for it. Okay, whenever you provide the implementation, do we need to write the method inside this or not?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, month we had.
We need to have a method. Tell me, what is a method name available in the interface?
Method 1.
Method 1. Write that method.
Public void method 1.
Method 1. Open the bracket, write the code inside that. System.out.println, we are in method 1. That's it. We have done. This is called as what?
Anonymous inner class.
Anonymous inner class.
Extra class is available outside or extra class is not there?
No extra class.
is there.
Now, anyone can use this interface now. Okay, my interface dot, they can call the method 1 also. Okay, right click, run it. Run as Java application. Is the code working or not?
Working.
Write the code again. Show me an example. Click
My interface.
my interface.
My interface. Name.
My interface.
Then
Equal to new
New my
New.
interface.
to my interface.
Okay, I'll do one thing. Control space.
Enter. Select the my interface. Enter.
Enter.
yeah, anonymous inner type. It is called.
Okay.
Select that.
Eclipse.
Whenever you select that, are they writing this code also or not?
Yeah, yes, month.
Yes, sir.
Okay, only one thing. You write the logic inside this. Sys out. We are in demo. Method 1. Okay. If someone want to call this method also, can they call this method or not?
Yes.
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 How can they call? Outside
The reference variable.
Reference
my
variable
interface dot
what? Method 1.
method 1. Okay. Just right click on this. Run it. Run as Java application. Yes. Are we able to run this method or not? Are we able to run this code or not?
Yes.
So, are you comfortable with writing anonymous inner class?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So, tell me. Now also, do I need to write the code with a separate class or
Another class and use the same method for different queries.
we can use it for different queries, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do one thing. Close this. If you understand this, I'll close this or I'll explain this code again.
So what will be the scope of this class?
Leave it for the time being. We'll come back. You understand this concept, right? Writing the code.
Yes, sir.
Scope of this only within the method only, right?
Yes.
Same as variable only.
Yes.
Okay. We'll not even use this. We're going to use for
Lambda.
Roma.
Lambda.
okay. So let's start our Eclipse. Do you think that whatever the code which we have written earlier, can we, without writing extra classes, can we replace them with anonymous inner classes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But code is going to be a little complex here, but don't worry about it. Just watch. Okay. Main Java. Okay. Spring JDBC. Okay. Row mapper class, delete. Oh, row mapper I can delete. But what about this employee class? Can I
We want
delete
that
this employee or we cannot?
No, we want that object. Like
We need this. Okay. So without writing row mapper, I want you to write anonymous inner class. Can you make an attempt?
yes, create the local instance of that row mapper.
Okay. No, not row mapper directory, right?
That's interface we want to create.
No. 1 minute.
We need to call a
Here.
method.
Okay. Who is giving that? Okay, where we have to supply that row mapper object? Do I need to supply that in a query method, or do I need to supply that in
Parameter.
directly
Query method inside.
Inside query method.
query method, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
JDBC
now tell me.
template dot
JDBC template dot query of.
JDBC template
dot query of
query of. Here I need to supply this row mapper, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Two parameters here. First two parameter SQL fine, but second parameter is I have to here I have to give the row mapper, right?
yes
Yes, sir.
new row mapper.
First what I want to do is use semicolon here. Easy trick I'm telling you. Immediately after that, click on enter. Make sure that this flower bracket comes in parallel to this JDBC template, so that easy for us to track it. Okay. Again, click on enter here. Now you write your code.
New row mapper.
New row mapper.
Row mapper.
Okay. But to this row mapper, do I need to specify generic or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Employee.
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 Yeah, employee.
Flower base. Okay, because it's a constructor, right?
Curly
Inside
braces,
that.
semicolon.
Inside that, what we have to do?
Unimplemented methods of that.
Add and implemented methods. Okay. Inside that, what is the method we are getting here?
Map row.
You write all the logic.
Create employee object.
Employee object.
New
Employee.
Object.
employee. We created that same code. Code is same. New employee.
Right.
Employee dot
Dot result
set a number of
The number of
RS
result dot
dot
integer
of
column index
E
of
number.
name.
column index. Next, employee dot set name of
Name.
rs dot get string of name. Okay. Employee dot set salary of rs dot get
Double
get
of salary.
yeah,
double
Double
of
of salary.
salary. Okay. And written what?
Employee.
the employee object.
Employee object. Okay, fine. We have done that. Do you think that code is complete or not? Code is not completed.
We got the result set. We should display it.
Control 1 at that and
38. Line 38.
line 38
Okay. First of all, what is the return type of the query method?
list.
List of employees.
List of employee.
Do I need to store that in a variable or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have to specify as a list of.
No need, right? So query method will take care of that.
Yeah,
What query method will take care of it?
To convert it will add the employee object to the list.
It will add the employee object to the
List.
And
list.
return it.
Okay, so do I need to store that output in a variable or not?
Yes, the list
Yes.
of employees we
Yes,
store.
sir.
How to store?
Control 1.
It's line number 38, control 1.
Yeah, very good. Line number 38,
38 control
Control
1.
assigned to a variable, emp list. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I know it's a little complex code. Looks like you need to apply a little brain, okay, and then understand that.
Isvara.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I want to display this output. Can you help me to display this output?
Yes.
For each.
For each of employee
So
Where?
retrieve
Which line number?
at 38, after 38.
Yeah,
After
38.
38,
For each of employee,
for each of employee,
their employee.
display
List out of employee.
employee. I know people are going to say, Sumant, here itself we are retrieving it. Here itself we are displaying. No, actually speaks, this code will go to DAO class. Okay, this code will go to JSP part. Okay, but as of now, I'm doing all of them into one program. Okay, run as Java application. Yeah, are we able to display that output or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, are you guys little comfortable with row mappers? Anonymous inner classes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the advantage of using anonymous inner class?
No need to
need
develop
to
any
create
extra
a
classes
creating
for
a
the
each and every
Interfaces we want to use.
implementation class of each and every.
Yeah, implementation class, directly we can do that. But this is a problem, right? Same program we are writing, retrieving the records, same program we are displaying it.
We can create calls from different
Still
classes if you want.
separate
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we can write, really this code will go inside different programs. This code will go inside
DAO class.
DAO. And this code will go inside JS base.
Presentation.
JS.
Yes, please. Presentation.
Yeah, presentation logics. So are you guys comfortable with the concept now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's stop for today. I want you guys to practice this and come back. In tomorrow's session, if you are not comfortable, 1 or 2 more examples, we will do that here. After that, tomorrow I'm going to explain Lambda. How do we write Lambda code and how do we use it? We'll see that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See that in tomorrow's session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.